welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's Dawn here. So, you will remember that we made these absolutely gorgeous magnets. Oh, I love them. Now, the thumbnail to the last video is actually only featuring these three because I did lose this one for a little while, and it turned out it was in my embellishment box ready to do the second part of the video. So, while I found it and while I have it, I thought let's come on and let's turn these into cards in which we can gift these out to our friends and family. Okay. Oh, I'm just dropping things on my dog. So I made all of these little flower things. So yeah, I've put them in my scrapbooking, not scrapbooking. My stash busting kit. I was just thinking that. So I had a little pot, a bit box, as Julia calls it, on my desk. So I have actually put all of them in here so that I would use them. I do have my stash busting kit to the side of me with all my papers and stuff, and then we've got my embellishments here, and we also have this embellishment box as well. So what we're going to do is we're going to turn these four into cards in which we can gift out. So the first card I think I'm going to do is I'm going to do this 6x6, and I'm actually going to have it as a 10-fold card. And I really like this glitter paper stock. Actually, I don't even know why it's in my stash busting kit, but it was on top, so I put it in there for some reason. But it's A5 glitter card, and there's 6 sheets in it, so I'll probably put that back in my card cupboard. And what I thought I would do is we'll have it all glitter on the background, because I know that whoever it is that I give this to is going to, well, hopefully she'll receive this before and get it. And then I'm thinking using this glitter paper as well. I didn't know whether or not to add a bit of that in, but I don't think it goes. My friend absolutely loves butterflies, so we have a butterfly. So yeah, keeping it very, very simple. Now I haven't worked out a way yet of how I'm going to actually stick these on. The only thing that I can sort of think of is if we actually use magnets itself. So we put a square of magnet on so that it sticks on. And then we can just peel it off. That's only, I did have glue dots, and I was thinking of using glue dots because I thought they might work quite well, but I can't find them anywhere. So I think that's what I'm going to do, because we don't want them to have any sticky residue on. So I have some sheets of, and it's working out if they stick on enough. So that holds on. So I'm thinking, what if we do just cut a section off of these and we use this in which to hold it on. I mean, if anybody else has any other suggestions, I'd love to hear them. But this is what I'm thinking, because that does stick on there, and then it can be attached to the card quite easily, and then it's not going to damage the magnet. So that's what I think I'm thinking of. So first thing I'm going to do is let's cut this down. So this measures, right, so I'm going to have 5 3/4 by 5 3/4. So we've got a bit of a border. So let's just take a little bit of that. I've got a feeling that the dogs are about to start again. Oh, please don't. I've just turned the camera on. Okay, so yeah, so I'm thinking of that, and there she goes. Alright, I'll get my water bottle ready, because I found that if I show the water bottle, lady, oh, she's wanting to play. Right, I'll stick this on, I'll cut this down to size, and then I'll be back. Okay, so I've stuck that on, and lady has nipped outside, so fingers crossed we have just that little bit of time without her. So it is tea time here, and at tea time she gets very, very what's the word, wants everybody's attention. Right, with the pink glitter I'm going to go with a 4-inch square. So I'm going to use that. Oh, I love this pink glitter. I just think it is gorgeous. So I am keeping this card very simple. Now I'm going to raise this bit up. No, we'll keep it flat. But I am going to use some red liner tape just because we are sticking this onto glitter paper. So I think that this is like super strong double-sided tape, so I think it should definitely hold it onto the glitter paper and hold our magnet. And I think what I'll do is I'll hold the magnet itself as well. So the bit that we're going to be using to stick to the card, we will use that as well we'll use the red liner tape to stick that onto the glitter paper, and fingers crossed it helps. Now because this is a sort of handmade paper, when I'm trying to peel this off, it is literally trying to pull up, so I'm having to sort of be really careful with doing this. So yeah, there we go. Okay, so we're just going to place this into the center of our piece. So very sparkly. Now I know my friend is going to absolutely love this. So right, I'm going to put some red liner tape onto the magnet as well. And I'm going to be quite generous with it because, like I say, I want this to actually be able to hold. I think because we are using that glitter tape, then we do need to make sure that it is completely secure. It's all nice and secure onto it. So yeah, and I just think the red liner tape will probably work. But I'm so happy that I came up with this. I mean, I'm not sure if anybody else has done this. Actually, I should have a look. But let me know, point me in the right direction if you have seen any videos using magnets and attaching them to cards, because I can't really think of any other way of attaching it without getting it all sort of glued up. I mean, we could use the glue gun, I suppose, but again, yeah. And then look! Oh, how awesome is that? Oh my god, I'm so happy with myself. And then I thought, let's put a little butterfly on, and then I might even add on. And so we have some flowers in here, and why not add a couple of flowers as well? Oh, and it just looks like it matches. I don't think this butterfly is the best, but oh, what about this one? Where's my scissors? I just want to get rid of that tab because that will bug me. Yeah, oh, I love that. I absolutely love that. Right, that's what we're doing. So I'm just going to use, I'll be back in 1 second. Okay, sorry about that. It was my father-in-law on the phone. Okay, so what we're going to do is I've just got my glue, and I'm going to put some glue on the back of here, and then we're just going to stick it on and do the same with this one, and have it just so that it's slightly tucked under. So there. So we've got the 3 flowers. And then I'm just going to bend this up for the wings, put some glue along the side, and then pop that on. Now the last thing that I want to do is I would like to add some gems or some Nuvo drops, but I think we'll do that at the end. And it feels heavy, but it stands up, so I'm happy with that. But how cute is that? So that's our first one. Right, our next one, we're doing a long thin card, so we're going to do it for this one, and this one's going to be for Iman. And I have this one to have a look, see what papers I've got. So I know in here somewhere we'll have, yeah, there we go. I knew we had some. So we've got this leather paper which I think will work, and I quite like Will that yellow one work? No, I think that one. So I do like that yellow one more. And then what I'm going to do is we're actually going to rip this, because I do want it to be quite organic. So something like that. So just move that, yeah. So let's glue that down. Right, I'm not overly thinking, and I don't really want this video to be super long, so let's see what we can do. So it's a lot of stash busting, and it is doing something a little different. So I'm really pleased with these magnets. Right, I'm going to do the same again, and we're going to rip this bit. And now these bits that I'm not going to use, I'll put them back in the stash busting kit, just because we don't need them. And then I'm just going to pop that there. And then I quite like the idea of that there. So I like that. So let us put some glue on. So just like that. Right, now we do need, and I'm thinking this actually might be a bit too much. So it sticks that side. So, so I'm thinking actually, if I do enough for that bit, this needs to be just a little bit thinner. And then that should go on there. So I'm going to use my red liner tape again, because we want it to hold quite nicely. So if you've got red liner tape, then I would definitely advise to use that. Okay, right, and then if I can actually get it off, can't quite see. There we go. Come on. There we are. So it doesn't, there we go. And last bit. And we're done. Okay, so there we go. Now, I know that this needs to go in the centre, so we've got that stuck down, and then that should nicely fit on like that. So, and it doesn't fall off, which is really cool. So yeah, I like that. Now I just want to add a few embellishments. So we do have these glasses, which I quite like. We do have some moustaches as well, which might be quite fun. So I'm just looking for fun elements really, just to add into this. Instead of that, what about a bow tie? No, I don't like them, but I do like that moustache. Ow! It had a bit of wood on it that just went into my finger. So I'm just going to use this, and then, so I really like that. I quite like that just sat in that corner. I don't want to add too much to it, just because I don't want it to be, what's the word? Overcome. And then the other thing is, I don't want a flower either. What do we want? Oh, how about a bit of washi? So let's take this off. Yeah, I like that idea. So let's put some washi down like this, and then yeah, so I like that. I like how that's looking. Definitely put some on this side. So take it off. So just like that. loving how it's looking. And then, do you know what? I think all I'm going to do is just add in some stars. That's it. I don't feel like I want to add much more in. Yeah. And then, so let's do that. I want these two together. And then we'll put that one there. That one there. And then this one there. There we go. There's our third one. How cool is that? That is awesome. I love that. It is top heavy. I'm not. Oh, there we go. Yeah, I really like that. And there's the dogs again. So let's go on to our next card. Right, so that's a 2 down. Now I've got this brown card base, which I thought would go really nice with this one. So what I'm going to do is grab some papers. Let's see if I've got anything in here. Let's have a look. Oh, what about that one? Quite like that. Yeah, that works. Right. So I'm just going to put some glue on. And I'm going to do this as a 10-fold card as well. So make sure we've got it the right way. And pop that on there. So I'm keeping them very simple, and I'm not trying to overload them with lots and lots of elements, just because we don't want it to topple over. So I like that. So we do need to grab some more. I'll just grab the, where did I put it? Okay, so this is all of my scrap bits and pieces, so make sure it fits. And then what we want to do is we actually want to, I've got a feeling we need quite a bit more than, and then so just cutting it down, right, and then that should hopefully, yeah, hold that, which it does. So I'm going to get some red liner tape on this. Actually not sure where I put my red liner tape. I'll have to use the thinner one, I think. Yeah, it's here somewhere. Okay, so I'm going to put some of this all over it. And then I'm thinking, I don't even think I want to add any embellishments actually. I think the only thing I want to add to this one is just a sentiment of some sort. So I think that would be nice. Right, I'm just going to put the extra on in there, because like I say, I really want this to stick. I don't know what I've done with the other roll, and I can't see it on the floors. I don't think Lady's run away with it. Well, I hope Lady hasn't run away with it, because yeah. So there we go. Hopefully that will stop him from barking. Right. I'm hoping so, because there's no need for those two to bark all the time and play effect. Do you know what? They don't do it when the camera isn't turned on. So when I'm just sat in the front room watching telly, they are fine. It's like they're fighting for my attention. Isn't that right, Lou? What? The dogs, it's like they fight for my attention as soon as that camera goes on. Yep. They start barking, then they don't really bark through the day. Like children. Ah, I like that. Oh, it does slide down. Never mind laughing, you. So yeah, right, it goes on. It goes on. Right. Okay, sentiments. What will I have done with my... And here she comes. Here comes the whirlwind. And the other one. Just shake this off at them. Ooh. Thinking of you always with love, like that. I'm doing one hand because I'm showing the dogs. Ah, I like that. Right. I think we'll go with that. So let's stick that down. Glue. I have my glue. And then we've just got one more. Okay. So yeah, like I said, I just don't want to add any more to that because we've got so much detail on there. Yeah, I like that. Right, last one. Now, I did get a fancy fold card out, but I don't actually want to use that now. I'm just going to come in with an A6 card instead. Yeah. For this one. Because what I'm thinking is, we've got these gorgeous, gorgeous papers. Now, I really like the yellow. I really, really like the yellows. Ooh, we've got the greys as well. Oh, I quite like that. Not sure if it goes with what I'm doing though. Let's have a look. No, not them. Ooh. Oh, found it. That one. I love it. Right, I'm going to actually cut the edge off this card because I would like to have it all straight line, but I don't actually have any straight edge ones. I need to get to the shops, so which is a bit annoying. So I'm actually going to have this card 4 by 5.5, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to have, let's tear this in half, and what I'm going to do is just glue this bit on up at the top like that, and then let's cut that off, and then I'm going to glue this bottom piece down at the bottom, and then we'll trim that down as well, so just like that. Okay, so I'm going to trim them off, and then let's get rid of all these bits of rubbish that's lying around because it can be quite distracting. Ooh. Right, let's trim that up because we'll be able to use that in something else, won't we? Right, last thing I'm going to do is love, love, love this paper. I'm hoping I can get a nice ripped edge. So, because it's like it's actually like a fabric. It's just gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. So it is by Tonic Studios. That's the only thing I know. So this was actually bought from Strikes Garden Centre. Ours unfortunately burned down. I don't know if it's reopened. I want to say it's reopened, but yeah, but I'm assuming you'll be able to get this offline. Yeah, so stick that down, and then we're going to trim this off. So just like that. Okay, so there's that. And then we've got this bit here. Actually, I'll put that in the centre. So let's bring this back in. It needs to go the other way, I think. Yeah, okay. So that needs to be ovaled. Let's see if that works. Yeah, that works. Okay, so again, I'm just coming in with the red line tape. I really haven't got a clue where I've put my really thick one. I did have it. Don't you hate it when that happens? I hate it when that happens. Okay, so just continuing to do these. Oh. And then let's put an extra bit there, because obviously we really want this to stick down. It sounds like Lucy's having fun with the tugs. So last bit, and then I'm going to put this in the center, so just like that, and then that can just sit on there like that. So yeah, love, love, love. Right, test. Let's see if it works. Yep, cool. Okay, so last thing that I want to do is just bring in a sentiment. So what do we have? We've got to have something. And I'm really sorry if you can hear my daughter. She knows that I'm recorded, but she's obviously got other plans. Oh, what about that? Just as a no, not like that. There's some more at the bottom. Oh, happy birthday. Oh yeah. What about happy birthday? No, do you know what? Right, I'll be back in a second when I find something. Yeah. Right, so I'm back. I think I'm going to use this one. Now, the dogs are running, so I'm hoping that I can get this done. What I'm going to do is actually raise this up. So, yeah, just along this bottom. So I want, yeah. Oh, they're really going for it. I am so sorry. It's one of those days. Do you know what? I'm so looking forward to when we're out of isolation. We can actually start taking them for walks and let them burn their energy off, because they really, really do need it. So let me be as quick as I can. Right, I'm going to stick this on, and then once they've stopped play fighting, I'll be back. So yeah, won't be long. Okay, so there you go. I'm all finished. There are the 4 cards that we've created using our magnets. So very, very quick and easy. Like I said, I didn't want this video to be too long, so there was not much thinking involved. My favourite definitely has to be this one. So yeah, I hope this has been inspiring. I love this one too. I love them all actually. I hope it's been inspiring. I hope you've enjoyed it, and I hope it's given you some ideas as well. Please do subscribe if you're not already subscribed, and hopefully we'll see you very soon in another stash busting video. But until then, happy crafting. Bye.